Is this platelet rich plasma that we're talking about?
Yeah, so you see the human blood, has various components. You have the red cells and you have the other cells that are not red. So the platelets, the fibrin, and are the parts that are in the yellowish part of the blood when the blood is separated. When the blood is collected in a tube, for instance, and spun in a centrifuge, it gets separated. You have the red components going down, and then you have the yellowish component, or the amber color component staying afloat. So by doing this, parts of the blood, the components of the blood are segregated. So the platelets actually stays in the part that is floating, in the colorless part, and that is what is used in medical therapy. So it is used for a whole lot of things. It's used to rejuvenate the ovaries. For instance, women who are averse to egg donation and want to insist on using their eggs and are advanced in age and don't want to use egg donation, they could use that as a means of trying to achieve a pregnancy with their own eggs. It is used to rejuvenate the endometrial lining, because there are women whose uterine lining have issues. Maybe they adhere to themselves following gynecological procedure or whatever kind of procedure an individual has gone through. They adhere to themselves and then they form scars. When they are separated and it's still difficult to achieve pregnancy, you could use this platelet rich plasma, inject into the uterine cavity, into the uterine lining, or instill into the uterine lining, and it helps healing and regrowth of healthy endometrial lining. It could just even be instilled into the uterine cavity during the process of IVF as a means of treating recurrent implantation failure. It could be used on chronic wounds that have refused to get healed. And then it helps healing. What it does is that it attracts stem cells to those aspects of the body where you have injected them. And what stem cells do is this: stem cells are naive cells, for instance, and they take up, function of the site that you have injected them into. When you inject them into a site in the body, they become part of that part of the body and help informing or rejuvenating or reviving or restoring that part of the body. So that's what platelet rich plasma does. So in a layman way of explaining it, to the layman, they are like precursors to stem cells. They attract stem cells. So wherever you inject them, they tend to restore the function around those areas. So that's what the platelet rich plasmas are, and that's what they are used for. They're also used for beauty treatment. To cure, to help treat wrinkles, aging wrinkles on the face of humans and all of that. So there are quite a lot of use for platelet rich plasma. And then in vaginal rejuvenation, for instance, when injected into the walls of the vagina, it helps to renew the wall of the vagina, to restore some anatomical and physiological function of the vagina. And so I guess that's why you're talking about addition of platelet rich plasma to laser vaginal rejuvenation. When these two things are done pari passu or hand in hand, it heightens the effects of rejuvenation, of laser vaginal rejuvenation.